Welcome to the award-winning High School Sports Extra, presented by Scheller Automotive.
Thanks for tuning in. That's Bryan Milam. I'm Dan Reefer, and it's district championship night across the state. We start right here in Lexington with Tates Creek playing for a #1 playoff seed.
The Creekers have Class 6A's leading passer, Cornell commit Luke Doobie, and leading receiver Miles Thomas. The Commodores could be dangerous in the postseason, Dano.
Yes, they could. Let's get to the highlights. Presented by C2G Environmental. Sounds like an audible. Henry Clay entering this game still without a win this season. Scoreless tie in the second quarter. That ends here with Luke Doobie finding Sion Townsend in the end zone. Creek went for 2 and got it to make it 8-0. And then Marcus Bosley. He goes right. Nothing there. Let's come back left. And he finds some room to run. That sets up Doobie to his favorite target, Miles Thomas. Look at this great bobbling catch in the end zone in the rain. Doobie threw for 309 and 3 TDs. Tates Creek takes the district title with the 32-0 win.
Dunbar has been the only team left out of the 6A playoffs the last 2 years, but meeting Lafayette tonight for the right to host a playoff game. The first round playoff game. Dunbar had it going early. Mitchell Joseph finds a hole right side, sheds a tackler, 14 yards out, and Dunbar's on the board. Now 14-0 Dogs. Jake Smith threads the needle to Jamarcus Robinson, 74-yard touchdown. Dunbar will host its first playoff game since 2005. Beats Lafayette 35-20.
Bryan Station and Madison Central playing for pride. Loser finishes last in the district. Second quarter, Central's Cannon centers, and he is picked off by Bryan Station's Devin Tall. Station couldn't make anything out of it, though. This game was filled with turnovers. Centers pitch is mishandled. Big number 76, Giovanni Watson, makes the recovery. Station holds on to the ball and the game. 23-7 the final. An odd non-district matchup tonight between Ballard and Scott County. Second quarter, Jaden Farmer with some hard running right here before he goes down.
Yeah, it goes down right there.
Wait a minute. The ref didn't call him down. Oh. It's a touchdown, Bruins, and it makes it 20-10 Ballard. They're fired up over there. Cardinals answer on their next possession. Cade McKee with the QB keeper around the far side. Cuts the lead to 20-17. And then after a Ballard fumble, Scott County recovered and gets 34 yards here from Jackson Saylor. There you go. That would go down the 8-yard line, and a couple plays later, Scott County would score to take a 24-20 lead, and Scott County wins this game in overtime, 46-45.
Farmer had 371 yards rushing.
Oh, well, he got a little help.
And he got a little help, yeah.
Well, you've probably heard the KHSAA came out with the RPI rankings this year to determine who would host in the regional final and semifinal rounds if the game is between a pair of equal seeds, like 2 #1 seeds going at it.
So it's a pretty big deal to be ranked #1 in your class entering the postseason, and that's where LCA stands right now at the top of the 2A RPI rankings. The Eagles needing to beat Danville tonight, and Matt Ginter playing the role of Ragnar Lothbrok. The Yeller horn is loud. LCA up 10-0. Jaden Barnhart going for it all. Zeroes in on Will Vernon. 17-0 Eagles. Dougie Charles is like, that's what I'm talking about. Bang, bang. Later in the half, Barnhart fakes the toss, hits Dearius Smith, and this is going to take a second. Makes a man miss and watch him cut. And then there's 1, 2, 3 Danville Admirals can't get him. Touchdown LCA, and the Eagles get the win 38-13 and take the district championship.
That kid leads the state in receiving right there.
Your weekly Bo Allen update. The UK commit to the state's second leading passer. Lexington Catholic hosting Anderson County tonight. And after getting their third consecutive onside kick recovery to start the game.
What?
Yes, their third. Allen goes on the slant to Jackson Corbin. 17-0 Knights. Allen 342 yards, 4 touchdowns. Still in the first quarter, the give is to Ryan Nichols. He goes in untouched. Lexington Catholic easily tonight, 49-7.
Boyle County QB Reed Lanter entering tonight, leading the state in completion percentage, 73.5. Former Rebel star West Virginia head coach Neil Brown looking on in his alma mater, putting on a show. Lanter to Cameron Yates, and the speedster does the rest. It is 7-0 Rebels. Next possession, more fireworks from the Rebs offense. Lanter to Will McDaniel. There's another touchdown, and those Those antifreeze jugs are shaking with pennies in them. And who are you with? Rebels. 53-13 the final. Boyle wins the district.
Boyle County has the #1 RPI in 4A. Franklin County #2 playing for the district championship tonight down on the 1400 block of Muhammad Ali. Take it on Louisville Central. Jackets up 6-0. Franklin County's Nick Broyles to Braden Tracy. And the Flyers lead 7-6. Broyles at it again. Avoids the sack and launches it. Fred Ferrier is fast. And wow, that ball brought rain, no pun intended. Look at that, back of the end zone. And it proved to be the game winner. Flyers unbeaten, 14-12. They win it. Woo. All right, what about the season Wayne County is having? The Cardinals, 5th in the 4A RPI standings, only lost to Pulaski County by 8, and that was way back in August.
Yeah, that's right. Wayne County junior Braden Sloan. He leads the state in scoring with 35 touchdowns. He's second in rushing at 221 a game. The Cards at Corbin in a district title tilt. Raining down there, nasty weather all over. Corbin's Cameron Combs connects with Jacob Steely. He's wide open. You're not going to catch him.
He's reeling in the years.
79 yards to make it 7-3 Red Hounds. And then the Cards, Braden Sloan adds to his state-leading TD total here to put Wayne County in front 9-7. Now the Cards trailing 16-9. Brody Weaver rolls out. He hits Carson Simpson in the end zone, cuts the lead to 16-15. So here we cut to the end of the game. Wayne County's Patrick Radilla lining up for the field goal to win it.
Boom.
And it's good as time expires. Wayne County wins 18-16 to take the district title.
How about that? East Jessamine looking to lock up the district and a #1 playoff seed with a win over Woodford County. The Jackets pounding the new turf early and often. Amarte Rice in for 6. Next Yellow Jackets possession, Bryce Patterson will keep it. He leaps over a defender. It's 13-0 Woodford County in the first. Here comes the Jags, leading the state in rushing, nearly 400 yards a game. Dylan Moore has a lot to do with that. 45 yards on this scamper. East Jess rallies big time. 42-20 your final.
Wow. Two of the top teams in 3A, DeSales and Mercer County, meeting to decide the district tonight. Right before the hat, it's 14-12 Titans. Colts looking to retake the lead, but Jaden Scroggins is picked off by Dylan Warren. What a grab. The junior takes it all the way back into DeSales territory.
Yes. He's still right.
It was 17-12 Mercer County at the break with a field goal. And then third quarter, DeSales starts to flex its muscles. Scroggins in for 6. The Colts claim the district crown with the 39-23 win.
After a 6-0 start, Berea has lost back-to-back district games, trying to bounce back tonight against Frankfort first quarter. And Berea will cough it up.
That's a slick pigskin.
Yeah, that's a slick pig you got there. Cameron Stone recovers. Panthers couldn't do anything with it. Second quarter, Frankfort scores first. That is Charles Ellis. Boom. Punches it in from 2 yards out. Frankfort with a shutout on the road. 34-0.
Yeah, a couple of things to pass along. One, Clark County went up to Oldham County and won the district.
How about that?
Douglas won 56-0. That is their eighth shutout in 9 games this season.
Not too bad, man.
Yeah. And then Great Crossing.
How about this?
Beat Grant County 28-20 for its first win as a program.
How about that? Congratulations to all you guys. Way to go.